What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? I don't know if my camera just froze or if this is actually coming through. Let me know because on my end it looks like it's completely frozen, which is pretty funny. So let's see. We got my mom. We got my dad. Hey, what's up? Dad's in the house. We got Daddy Dutch Barbecue and Cooking Kent. How are you doing? Shadow Seed. We got Terry is here. How you doing, Terry? So that's the gang right now. That's everybody that's here. How are you guys? What's up? What's the news? Oh, it does look like I can see on my other screen here what's happening. So yeah, it did actually freeze. That's so funny. Of course that's what would happen today. So yeah, how's everybody doing? It's Monday night. These live streams have become less and less, but that's okay. We're gonna just keep doing it. Chef PC, how are you guys doing? So here is the leftovers from today's video. I'm pretty excited about this one. It's good. It's really good. It's really, really good. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's the end of the live stream. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad you're here. What is in the corner? Is my lens? There it is. Okay. So yeah, today I made some root beer. That was a lot of fun. I'm kind of continuing on with that series. I think the next one that I'm going to try to make is Dr. Pepper. Do you guys know that that's like, it's really, there's not a whole lot of recipes for Dr. Pepper. You know, there's like not a whole lot of stuff that's available to make Dr. Pepper. Like Dr. Pepper is kind of a secret recipe. I mean, a lot of people know, like, it's pretty much like know the flavors. Like you add cola and then you mix a bunch of other stuff together. But there's no like authentic original recipe. Like it's like a hidden thing, so it's kind of crazy. I would love to actually try to make like a real Dr. Pepper, but we'll see. I'm gonna kind of space these soda videos out. I feel like I just did that ginger ale video, which that was a lot of fun. That ginger ale video was great. That ginger ale tasted good. I loved it. I brought it over to my buddy's house for some cards. Terry, I know Dr. Pepper is so good. I would really love to. So root beer is like one of my favorite sodas growing up. I loved root beer. I always do root beer. It's so good. Chris, what's up? Hobo Nickel Barbecue. I'm late, but I'm here just wrapping up dinner. That's cool. So I don't know if I'm going to do Coca-Cola or not because I might do Coca-Cola. I might do the Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper in the same video because you need cola to make Dr. Pepper. So I might do that in one video where I make cola and then make Dr. Pepper. But we'll see. This root beer is awesome. I'm going to edit that video and get that out over the next few days. But yeah, so that's what I'm like working on. I'm going to kind of like hang tight with the plant-based stuff for a little bit. I know I kind of threw a lot of that out there for a while. I was doing like every video was like a plant-based video. So I'm going to do probably 4 or 5 videos, probably 4 videos of just non-plant based like regular recipes, like this one included. The next one's gonna be I don't know if you guys know what ube is or oob. It's a purple yam. Chef PC, that is a myth. Did you know that? Get the prune juice for the Dr. Pepper. Well, so there is prune juice. There is prune extract is one of the 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper. But, well, so it's not really a myth, but it was funny. My buddy told me that he was like, yeah, Dr. Pepper is just prune juice mixed with cola. And I was like, what? I was like, I don't think so. Is it? And I looked it up, and on Snopes, they have the whole prune juice is cola with Dr. Pepper, but it is one of the secret ingredients. So there is like a list of what people believe the ingredients are. It's just how they go together. No, you were right. Prune juices, I know I'm getting these comments after you've already heard the actual things. No, prune juice really, there is prune extract in Dr. Pepper. It's one of the things. This, oh my gosh, you guys should have seen. Just to make root beer, there is like a ton of different roots that go in this thing. I went to this really cool store today and got like, yeah, it's one of the flavorings, yeah. I went to this really cool store today and got all of the roots that I needed for today's video. And it was cool. Like, I mean, it was like really neat. Let's see. Terry says, got a vet appointment scheduled for my senior dog. Thank God she hasn't had another seizure since the 2 on Thursday. Oh, that's a bummer, Terry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully the vet will be able to figure everything out and, everything will be okay. It's such a bummer. But yeah, no, Dr. Pepper, root beer, making all these different sodas. So, we'll see. And then, next week I'm going to do, probably this weekend coming up, it's going to have the Oob video that's a purple yam. I have the purple yam in the refrigerator, but it doesn't really look too hot. I bought it the other day at the store. So I'm not going to use the yam. I actually bought purple yam, and I bought the purple yam, not the extract, but I bought like frozen version of it. So I'm just going to use that to make these brownies. That's going to be a sponsored video. I don't know if that's coming out next though or not. I have to like work all this stuff out with like the sponsor. But yeah, and then other than that, I don't really have any ideas. I'm like been drawing a blank. After I blasted, I was like, when I was doing that like bacon series, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do bacon. I'm gonna do like the rice balls. I'm gonna do another bacon. Then I'm gonna do the bows, the Hawaiian bows. And I'm gonna do another bacon. Like I knew what I was doing. Now that I'm kind of like done with that series, I'm like, I don't know what videos I'm gonna release. I'm probably gonna do another bacon video, to be honest. But I'll tell you guys, I know that that soy skin one looked really weird, but it was good. Like, I mean, it was real. I was surprised about how good it was. I honestly surprised. Any more snakes? Oh, Dad, thanks for bringing that up. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. No more snakes. So I was at Cards the other night, and Monica called me, and she was like, baby, she's like, there's a snake outside. I don't know if I should let Walker out or not. And I was like, Walker's probably fine, I was like, is it a big snake? Is it like a little snake? And she's like, well, she's like, it's about as big as my arm. And let me see. Hold on, Chef. I'll read that one here in a second. Well, okay. So Chef PC says, did you watch How to Make Everything's video on making a root beer float from scratch? Oh, no, I wish I would have. I didn't even know that. So Monica called me at Cards and was like, and I was at poker with my buddies, and she said, there's a snake outside, and, is it a big snake, little snake? And she's told me that it wasn't, it was about as big as her arm, but it was pretty thin. And she didn't think it was like really big. So I was like, well, just, I was like, Walker will be fine until I get home, it's no big deal. So maybe about an hour later, probably a half hour later, honestly, Monica calls me in a like hysterical fit almost, and screaming for me to come home, that there is a snake in the house. Like, the snake's in the house. I gotta come home. Snake's in the house. So I'm like, oh crap, like I was flying. I was doing the speed limit, but going from point A to point B as quick as I possibly could. It's flying on my way home, and I come in and I'm like, I grab the Swiffer, like we have our Swiffers hanging in the garage, and I grab the Swiffer and I'm like looking around for this snake, like where the heck is this snake at? And I see this thing. He was cute. I can understand why Monica was upset. I really could understand why Monica was scared, because it was a snake in the house, and you just don't know. In Florida, a tiny little snake could be poisonous. You have no idea. But he was pretty long. He was like a long snake, but he was very thin. But I ended up like Swiffering him out. It was just kind of like just guiding him out of the house. It was funny. It was funny. But I could see why Monica was scared. But I got him out, and he went taking off. He took off out and went underneath the fence. He was gone. Yeah, Terry, in the house. And I guess Monica said Walker didn't do anything. Like, Walker, like, went up to, like, smell him, and Monica was screaming, like, get back here, and Walker he really wasn't even concerned. Wasn't even really that afraid of him. And then Walker didn't notice the snake in the house. It was when Monica saw him, I guess she kind of panicked, and then when she panicked and ran, Walker was more concerned about her, had no idea that there was a snake there. And so Walker actually was sad. Like, when I got home, he was really upset because he thought he was in trouble And Monica was trying to calm him down, you know, like, it's okay, but I guess just because of her, like, you know, he thought he was in trouble. Terry, I have no idea. I have no idea how the snake got in. I looked all over the place. I told Monica I think the only thing that could have happened was when she took Walker out, that maybe the snake came in behind them and she just didn't see him. Because, I mean, they're quick and they're little, you know, so... World Supporters checking in. What's up, World Supporter? How you doing? So, Chef PC, yeah, you were talking about how did I... so, yeah, I wish I would have saw that. I'm opening this video. I don't want to, like, play it while we're on the live stream. But no, I didn't watch that. I'm not subscribed to How to Make Everything. I really should be. Because I know they're, like, a great channel. But is it, like, from scratch? I'm really curious. I wish this would pause. There we go. Make your own from sassafras, wintergreen, tapestry from maple syrup, brew my own root beer. Yeah, so, I mean, pretty much, I didn't get the wintergreen. I did a different version, but I did do sassafras and sarsaparilla, which is pretty neat. I had no idea that sarsaparilla and sarsaparilla is what made root beer. I had no clue. But yeah, sarsaparilla, I put all that stuff in there. Some ginger, but I used all dried stuff, just all dried. I just kind of brewed it like a tea. Added some sugar and then some soda water. I didn't do the brew. A lot of people do like the ginger bug, or they do like a yeast and they brew it for 3 or 4 days. I just did a quick one, like I made this afternoon, and let it cool down and just did the syrup. So I like doing the easy versions. I actually I'm going to put a note in the video, you know, and like maybe you guys can help me. Like if you guys want to see, like, stuff that's like fermented, you know, like, cause the root beer, I could have used like a ginger bug and fermented it for, you know, 5-6 days, you know, and like, and, you know, had it that way. But I just like using the SodaStream, you know, or the DrinkMate, and just making some soda and, you know, having it quick. I don't know if it I've seen people taste the ones that are brewed and they say they don't taste like the root beer that we know and love. Like this doesn't even taste like A&W to me. There's some different flavors to it, but it does have that, like, things that you like. It does have like that same feeling. I guess if I were to add like a ton more sugar to this, I could probably get it more like the root beer that you know. Yeah, Chef, it's so it's like, it sucks. Like, it feels bad because it's like I'm not yelling at you, buddy. Like, I'm just yelling at the situation. Come in, you know. Let's see. Dad says check the door jams. Dad, I'll check the door jams. I mean, the front door has like a kind of a gap underneath the door jam, but I don't think he came in the front. He might have. Chris says, story of my life. My mom says I would have had to call 911. Oh, I know. It was so funny, guys. When Monica and we put my mom on speakerphone when we were telling her the story, and she was just like, it was probably 5 minutes of, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, just like that over and over again, Mom. That was funny. Monica and I laughed about that the whole night. Daddy Dutch Barbecue says, Mark, try a faux racks of ribs. That would be something, man. I might do that. That's going to be... You know what would be kind of funny is next time the McRib comes out is seeing if I can make a veggie McRib, because the McRibs don't actually taste like real meat. So it'd be kind of funny if I could just make like a good McRib, you know? I don't know. Maybe it was a different snake. The hiss is coming from inside the house. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Yeah. No, I know, Mom. Yeah, I know you hate snakes. But yeah, no, it was kind of funny. I mean, I thought it was... I got him into, like, I kind of, like, maneuvered him around the living room, got him into, like, the dining room, and then I had Monica open up the kitchen door out to go outside. Then she went running back across, and then I maneuvered the snake. I should have just... like, got him, but he was a few different colors, and a lot, like, I thought he was just like a black snake, but if they have a few different colors, I'm not gonna mess with them immediately. I'll look it up afterwards and find out, but I don't know the whole color chart of snakes. Sam the cooking guy did a McRib video today. That's so funny. I screamed my head off when I opened the front door and was greeted by a raccoon on my porch. I've had that, Terry. We have behind us is the wildlife. It's just a preserve, and then in front of us is just a big field, like a drain field. So we have raccoons like crazy. The other night, actually, we went out in the backyard because we could just hear these raccoons going nuts. I mean, literally going berserk. And we went out in the backyard and shined the light, and there was 2 raccoons up in a tree. I don't know if they were fighting or what exactly they were doing, but yeah, these raccoons were going wild. You could hear them from in the house, and Walker was losing his mind. Losing his mind. You can shine the flashlight up and just see like the eyes going crazy. But they were like up in the tree. They were shaking the whole tree. Ken says, make a mold out of a thin lumber to make the ridges covered with plastic wrap. It's a good idea. Kent, I like this idea. I do like this. I'm going to screenshot it so that way if I do it, I have your thing, your comment. Mark, make a faux rack of ribs. I got to stick away from the veggie stuff for just a little bit. I feel like people are getting really irritated that I'm just making like vegetarian things. I've gotten a few comments. You guys should see the comments I've been getting lately. Oh my gosh. A lot of people they get really upset about plant-based food. They just get really upset about it. You know, I mean, it blows my mind. I actually have started like deleting a ton of comments just because, like, I for a while I was responding to a lot of these people like, "Why do you care, bro? You know, we'll worry about what you eat." You know, but I've stopped. I've been told that that's not a good idea. Just delete them. You know, if they're like negative or rude or if they're like foul, just delete them. So I got to get better at that. So what are you guys doing tonight? I was going to say today, and then I started saying tonight, and then I switched it back to today again. Heck, I cooked elk, water buffalo, ostrich, and camel. Yes, jeez, oh man. Did I see you? Did you post a video about that or a live stream? I feel like I started to see that. I remember seeing like that. So let's see. I meant to ask you on the last stream, do you have a P.O. box where you can get stuff sent to you? No, I don't have a P.O. box, but for like you guys, I actually just give you my address. I'm not worried about it. Like, this is the closest friend crew. I got to get a P.O. box. I didn't realize they're kind of like pricey. You know, like P.O. boxes are a little pricey. Terry has to pay the bills. So Chef PC, message me like on one of the social medias, like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or, you know, just one of the social medias if you have one. If not, then let me know and you can just email me, mark@saucestash.com. Let's see. Yeah, there's a video. Okay, Chris. Yeah, I thought I saw that. I haven't got to watch a YouTube video in a while. Like, it's been like a while since I've gotten to watch a YouTube video. Like, I really want to like I need to like dedicate a day to sit down and start watching YouTube videos. Yeah, hit me up on Patreon, man. I'm gonna be switching I know I talked about that for like a little while. I'm gonna be switching up the Patreon thing here pretty soon. I wish I had an assistant. I saw somebody. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but like I saw somebody. I think I can't remember what YouTuber it was, but she was like, "I'm finally getting my new Instagram layout done, and I'm getting my Patreon done, and I'm getting like," and she was like, "I'm getting all this stuff done," and like somebody was like asked her like, "Well, how are you doing that?" And she said, "I got an assistant." I'm like, ugh. So I just did the YouTubers of Orlando meetup. I run a group over on Facebook called the YouTubers of Orlando, Florida. I run it very poorly, but I do run the group, and I just did a meetup. Finally, these guys have been asking to do meetups for a while, and people have been trying to put up different meetups, and put together different meetups, and it's always really difficult, but I finally got the first one done. And now that I got the first one done, I got some ideas to like do like the next ones. But it was really funny because it was like, you know, these people were like, why don't we do, you know, like where we could do videos, or why don't we have a place to where we can mingle more? And I'm like, okay, well, all of that costs money, and this group doesn't make any money. Like, this group is just a group of freeloaders. And, you know, and all of that costs, like, time. Like, you know, like, oh, my gosh. You know, I mean, so it's crazy. Yeah, Mom, thank you. I started doing Island Fin Poke videos. Terry, you're going to be my assistant? That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I started doing the Island Fin Bouquet videos. I got to do about 9 more by the end of this week. Get them done. I'll get them done. Chris Vine made it. What's up, Chris Vine? How are you doing? But I have a wife. Not yet. She's not my wife. She's my girlfriend. I said yet. It's coming. So got all of the details worked out with the train. I'm no longer going to be in Texas. I'm going from Chicago to New Orleans to Sacramento, California. It's a different trip altogether, but it's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be coming up in August, I believe. You have to work that out. So many things going on right now. It's a little crazy, and yeah, it's just a little nuts. Definitely like tired. So I'm gonna be heading out here pretty soon because I do have to get some dinner tonight. I'm waiting for Monica to get home, and I gotta get everything that I shot today. I have to get on my computer so that way I can get it edited tomorrow. I'm now doing edits. This is a really neat. So it used to take me like 4 days to complete an edit. I would do like a solid day of like the main edit where I'm just cutting out all the bits and pieces, the ums and uhs and pauses and mistakes, and then like a day of putting in the B-roll and cutting the B-roll and getting that right, you know, and then like a day of like cleanup, you know. I have now gotten to the fact to where I'm editing these videos in a day. I can do it in about 8 to 10 hours. Usually what I'll do is I'll get like all of the import done, as long as like tonight, if I get all of the importing done tonight, all the footage moved around, then tomorrow morning I can wake up and go get it ready for release. So I'll edit all day tomorrow, finish touching Wednesday, get the video out Wednesday night, shoot Wednesday, import video, work on it all day Thursday, upload it Friday, have it out Saturday morning, hopefully. I don't know, hopefully. Yeah, Terry, no more Texas stop. No more Texas stop. They moved it on me. I have a feeling they'll probably move it again. They actually moved it on me from Chicago to New Orleans, and that was going to be it, like Chicago to New Orleans, and then I was going to come home. But then they just messaged me again and said, we're actually going to go Chicago to New Orleans, spend a few days in New Orleans, and then go to California. I will be going through Texas, but I don't know if there is a stop. I don't think there's a stop. I think it's just straight through. Have a great night. Marky Mark is looking real sexy in the dark. What's up, Steve? Not another cooking show? This guy's murdering it right now. 50,000 subscribers. Congrats, Steve. Congratulations on that. Killing it with the Italian recipes. Just really, really killing it. So that's awesome. I've decided to do the live streams in the dark. I used to put the light on, this one over here that you don't see. Used to put that on, but then I just felt like it looked a little weird. Steve heard earlier about my root beer. Here it is. It's good. It looks very like tea-like right there, but it's not. It's good. Wait, what are you talking about going through Chicago and Texas? Chef PC, so, I don't know if you heard, I thought maybe you were in the last live stream. I got a trip through, there was a influencer program that Amtrak was running. I applied for it in December and recently got the proposal accepted. So Amtrak is sending me around the country by train, and I'm going to eat in different locations, and I'm making 2 videos. So I think one video is going to be, I think it's going to be a continuation. Like I'm going to do like I'm gonna try the foods from like Chicago, New Orleans, and California, and just try to see maybe if I could figure out a way to make the food move. Like, like I know food in Chicago has like a heavy Italian influence. Where food in New Orleans has a heavy French influence, Vietnamese influence. Vietnamese has like a French influence, but and then like food in California is just like a huge melting pot of different things. So I think it would be kind of neat if I could figure out a way to show the food moving across the country, like how it works. But it would be backwards because I would love to be able to start in California and kind of work back, but I don't know. It might not. We'll see. I have to really figure out the concept of the video, but that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna be on a train, and then the middle of the story, the getting from point A to point B is by Amtrak, by train. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm really excited for it. It's coming in a few months. That's gonna be 2-part video series with a ton of stuff all over all other social media, on Instagram and Facebook and things like that. So it's gonna be really cool. I'm really really excited for it. I came in the last 5 minutes of the live stream. Make the food move, don't kill it first. That's an awesome idea for the food truck. Well, it's like you get what I mean. You get what I mean. I'm really tired, so I'm a little loopy today. So, but guys, that's it. That's what I got. I'm heading out. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna get this footage imported. Yeah, make sure you tell Steve congratulations again on 50K. That's a huge deal. Look at this. I knew it. He's hitting 100 soon. Bet you 100 before the end of the year. We're both hitting 100 before the end of the year, buddy. Okay, gang. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great Monday and an awesome rest of your week. Yeah, just do your things and be awesome. Okay, gang.